Hello! Welcome to the stream. Hope you all are having a fantastic day today. That was pretty much all my energy for basically the rest of forever. But I hope you all are having a wonderful night. I am full. I had a very late dinner today, so I just finished that up. And now I no longer want to do anything other than go into a little food coma. Yo! What's up, Yolan? How are you doing? Welcome on in. I'm doing something a little different tonight. We're jumping into some, I haven't played Grimm in a very long time. And I kind of wanted to play Grimm. I don't know. Maybe it'll be a silly time. Maybe I'll lose every single game. You know, the world is truly my oyster. And if it goes poorly, maybe we'll flip over and do some Zard, which I've been having a blast playing with. So I did go, went to a challenge last night, in which I played Zard, and let me just tell you, it was a great decision to play Zard last night. There was so much Goldango, Gardevoir, well, there's like 2 Gardevoirs, but they were always doing well, and Goldango. Zard was a great meta choice. My prizing was not great. Of the 5 rounds that we played, Welsh, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Of the 5 rounds that we played, my matchups were Goldango, Zard, Goldango, Zard, Goldango. And for those of you who might not be super familiar with Zard, Chi-Yu right here destroys Goldango. This is how we deal with Goldango. We rare candy Charizard or Charmeleon, then evolve them, whatever. Accelerate 2 energy to Chi-Yu, and then if they've knocked out our Pokemon last turn, which theoretically they have, we put 2 energy onto Chi-Yu, and it does enough due to Goldango's fire weakness, and we knock them out. And then we get 3 fire energy, put 1 onto Charizard, and then attach for turn. And now we have two guys sitting there, which is how my final round went against Goldango. I had taken 2 prizes, and then I had Chi-Yu inactive with 2 fire energy on it, Charizard on the bench with a fire, and a luminous energy. And I just knocked out their Goldango, and they were like, there's no way I can win, right? Because they still needed to take 4 prizes. Or no, they needed to take 3 prizes. And I was like, no, because no matter which one you kill, the other one just jumps in and kills. And that was great. Against both of my Donzard matchups, I had Team Rocket's Watchtower in my opening hand. So they never got to use their owls until I was set up. Actually, one of them, they did end up sacrificing a Charmander to use Blazing Destruction to get rid of the stadium, which was pretty good. But by that point, I already had a Dragapult online and had already Itchy Pollened the Fezandipity that they opened because they didn't have anything else. So then I just bossed Fez, punched it, Howlucha and killed their Charmander. Then they had no Charmander on board. That was great. Against my other 2 Goldango matches, which were the only 2 games I lost yesterday, in the first one, Chi-Yu was prized, and it was at the top of my prizing, so I didn't get to it until, or it was my 3rd prize card, so I didn't get it until the game was basically over. I drew the prize card, and then I lost the game. And then in the second Goldango match, my Charmanders were prized, so I couldn't even accelerate energy. I tried to manually set up Chi-Yu, but then they just boss killed it. And at that point, they were already on an uneven prize trade because they had killed a Badoo, so then it just fixed their math for them. But otherwise, it was a good time. There were a lot of 3-2s, so I bubbled out of top 8, sadly. But we're going to play some Grimm. Doing great here, just waiting on your tournament to start. We're going to hang out for a bit for him. Nice. What are you playing in the tournament tonight? Play Steven's Metagross? Never, Welsh. You can never make me do it. I don't even think Steven's Metagross even gets good after rotation. Although a deck that does get good after rotation, which I'm really excited about, is Lucario. Mainly because I don't know if it gets good necessarily. It just no longer has Gardevoir to threaten it. It doesn't really improve in any way. At least, I mean, we haven't seen anything from Perfect Order? Is that the name of the rotation set? We'll see if it gets anything, but it doesn't really get anything in Ascended Heroes that I'm aware of off the top of my head. But there might be something in Ascended Heroes I'm forgetting. Because Ascended Heroes is like a special set, so it's pretty tiny. 290 cards, but of those, what are actually new cards? Because I think the 290 in this mostly are just reprints. So I don't think, opening the snow runs. But we have Arven. Am I going first or second? I'm going second, so we can Arven. We can somewhat get set up here. Either Terrabox or Zard playing the Wellspring. I almost said the Welsh Spring. Stick with Hydro Pump Water tonight. I gotta get some reps and all ice. Fan Rotom. I am really excited for Ascended Heroes. I'm just excited to open some cards. And I managed to get some decent pre-orders on this, but I don't remember when said pre-orders come out. So honestly, the things I might have pre-ordered might not even come out till February. Because the ETB releases February 20th. And I think the booster bundle releases after that. Yeah, the booster bundle releases April 24th. That's so sad. I just want to open packs. Oh, I just want to open packs. They definitely have me have the punch next turn. I think we got a secret box here. Got a secret box and a TM Evo. We don't play Shaman. Maybe we should play Shaman. If we're expecting to see a lot of Wellspring, probably drop the Yveltal for Shaman. I don't even know how much the Yveltal really matters in here. Also on top of the Badoos, we could Badoo, but I mean they have have a Knocked Owl, so that doesn't really matter. I think we get rid of we grab Devo here off the Arven to have as a discard. Get rid of more Grimm. I guess the other run is fine, because we can stretch it back if we want to. Often, I think we grab Artisan here. I guess we could have got rid of Lilies and scrapped another one. I think we grab Artisan here just to get some Pokemon down. And then next turn, Hope Tick, because we're going to hit 2 of them. What's even in the deck? Do we have more Grimms in the deck? I have no more Grimms in the deck. Oh, that's a yikes. We discarded a Morgrim and the other one's gone. Okay, so these are probably dead. So we'll grab... I mean, if we can push a Monkey in active, that might be better. Because Monkey can survive active, right? Yeah, Monkey can survive active. So only give them 1 prize card without having a boss, which I mean they could grab a boss pretty easily. I mean they killed a Snow Run for sure. We could hit both the Frostlass. Oh no, if we have Frostlass actually, Monkey Dory just dies. Because if they punch 100, then it'll just go 110. I also just realized we don't have energy. So it doesn't matter anyways. It doesn't matter anyways. At least for the Team Evo angle. Let's stretcher a Snow Run, just so we have 1 Snow Run down. And I do think we still switch into that, because otherwise they could just hit 120. And take out Monkey. I'd rather have Monkey here survive. Alright, hope for the best. Assume the worst. The Welshring Ogre Pawn, he's from Wales. Instead of Kikami, all of his moves are in Welsh. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, they can Knocked Out here and grab... Well, they can't Gust and Crispin the Sparkling Crystal. But if they have energy in hand, I guess, attach energy, attach Sparkling Crystal, then they could boss. So... But I mean, we could see a Charmander here. This could be Zard, just with a... Well, no, they would have grabbed Dawn instead of Nest Ball, so it's definitely just regular Terravox. I do not think the Wellspring build of Charizard is getting stronger, but they could grab stuff here. Sparkling Crystal, and again, if they just have 1 energy, they could still boss and take out both of our Impidim's or both of our Snow Runs. Either way, We're in a sad spot. Okay, they go for the Crispin. Oh, but the Crispin in that, they punch 110 and put 120. I don't know, they probably take out a Snow Runt. They probably take out the Snow Runt with the Balloon as well. I'm not super pumped about this hand. If we could top deck like Rare Candy, that'd be kind of broken. But I'm not super pumped about it. I mean, Lily can hopefully get us a lot of things. But the fact that we're behind, we weren't able to like Team Evo. I mean, even if we had the energy, we didn't have it. I think we just have to send the Imp and just hope we make it. Hope we make something happen. No crystal does mean they are a little behind. Just gonna put TM Evo there just so it doesn't shuffle back in. Okay, we do hit the Spike Month, which is nice, but it's not really that nice. Because, I mean, we have Morgrim, and we don't have another Morgrim in deck. I guess let's grab Morgrim here. And pop you there. We're definitely going to counter Catcher Knocked Owl to hopefully stall you out. We'll put down a Monkey, and then we will evolve to Frostlass. And then we will cry. We're going to cry. See what happens. Hopefully they just get stalled out here for a minute. They have another Hoot Hoot down. Do they have another Knocked Owl, though? That is the question. That is the question. And they would have to Crispin to be able to get an energy onto Ogerpon to solve this turn, unless they have a switch or a balloon. But hopefully they don't have a Hoodoo. They don't have anything. Hopefully it's just a pass. If it's a pass, we throw out Spike. Okay, Prime Catcher. Cool. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. The Sob definitely locked. There's nothing I can do to get out of the Sob lock. I don't think I play anything that gets me out of the Sob lock. I'm actually looking up the deck list because I do not know. I don't think I play anything that gets me out of the Sob lock. Yeah, I guess let's put that out for sure. No, there's nothing that gets me out of the soft lock. Cool. Cool. I mean, I can at least attach. Maybe hit another. We do have another counter catcher that we could potentially hit. 1, 2, 1, 2. Attach return on the monkey. Another Lily. We're debating on staying on a stand again until after the Mega Zygarde set comes up. For it. The format right now is just it's kind of not super fun right now. It's a little stale. I don't know. I'm excited for something new and exciting. Push 30 here, and that gives me a prize on a couple turns. On pass back, it gives me a prize, actually. Or if I push 30 here, the 180 punch gets it there. But I'll have 30 next turn to also push here. Let's push 30 here. Let's counter catcher you. Then let's pass. Yeah, so Orlando is the next regional I'm playing at. And on one hand, I was like, man, I hope rotation doesn't happen. Because I'm like, oh, you know, I feel so comfortable with Goldango. I feel comfortable in this format playing in a regional. I'd like to be able to do that. But at the same time, I'm just like, man, I was hoping for a change up. Alright, we take a prize here. Does it help us? Is it a Morgrim? It does not help us. It does not help us. I would like to get another monkey out since this is stuck. So I can push 60 damage. But I don't know where we can. I mean, I guess we could Arven for it. I guess that's fine. Arven. I want to push it up. Push it to this. It's 60, 100. Should be okay. Actually check what's in the deck. We'll grab the Grimm. Can't do anything with it. We do have another Frostlass. We have another TM Evo, so we could pop TM Evo on the other Snorunt, because I do have energy in hand. That would give up getting the monkey down. But that might be okay. I think that's okay. Just get another... I think that's okay. I think I'm okay with that. Oh wait, I just did that. I think Frostlass is in my hand. No, there's Frostlass in deck. Yeah, I was like, there's Frostlass in deck for sure. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Do wish I had another more Grimm to grab, but it is what it is. Do more Scarby box filling. How's that going, Welsh? Honestly, debating holding out until the 7th Mega Green Energy comes out. That's like a whole other 2 set. Yeah, it is, I think that's, because that's after Perfect Order, I believe. Eventually, they'll have to give up the Sovlock, and I'm hoping I will just have enough damage built up by then that I can make it work. Because if they just sob this turn... Okay, so we're definitely going to push this 60 to Mew. Because Knockdown also dies on pass back. That goes down to 4, that goes down to 2. We should just be in a really, really, really strong position at that point. Could also hit Niono here. To hopefully hit Monkey and another energy. Which I do need Monkey and another energy even push 6. That's what I'm... Yeah, that's what I need. Yeah, I think we have to rip the Iono here. That does give me the most amount of chances. I am pretty pumped for Perfect Order. Man, we almost got it. We almost got it. Almost got it. They are pushing 30 here, so actually we might leave the damage here and let them take the knockout. But I mean, if they get one more energy, which they probably will, we'll get the 60 push. But I'll have it on Monkey to push. This does die during checkup. They probably killed both of our Frostlasses. Let's move it off Monkey. Yeah. I do wish I could have had another Monkey down, but it's okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Let's go mediocrely. Probably too little too late for a Morgrim, but... Okay, Nest Ball. So at least next turn I can get a Monkey going if our hand stays the same. But right now, if they have energy, they just take out both Frostlasses, or they take out a Frostlass Monkey. Oh, I made an energy switch? Oh, yeah, knocked out for energy switch. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, that's 2 from dead. If I can get 30 on... I maybe should have put 30 to the Ogre. To make sure that we can punch Ogre properly. They could also grab Turo off of Jewel Seeker, I guess. If they play a Turo in Energy Switch and get rid of the Mew. If we could have got another Monkey down, I would have just pushed to kill the Mew. But that didn't happen, so. Did not happen. First place! Alright, first place. Boom, boom. Yeah, they got the Turo. They got the Turo. Bye-bye, Mew. That's okay. We can still work with this. You can still work with this. Why don't you put it back down? Unless they're planning to take out both Frostlass. Nest Ball for Fez, maybe? Yeah. Oh, they just go for the Sob. That's a choice. To not take out Frostlass. That's an interesting choice to not take out Frostlass. I'm not sure how I feel about their decision making. But okay. That's interesting. Alright, so now that kills you. So you're dead. Is there any way any place a punch for 30 does something big for me? I don't think so. I don't think so. You guys will be at a good spot. Just put it here, I guess. Sure. Sure. Funky boss. Shadow bullets. I don't know, they might have some big brain play up their sleeve. But I don't know what it is, but they might. They might have some big brain play up their sleeve. I don't know if they misclicked and they meant to Torrential Pump, but I really don't know why they did Torrential Pump. Oh, they didn't have water energy. Oh, that's why. Huh. Water energy, yikes. Okay, that's just game reason. What else can you do here? Nothing. You can't even hide in the Hoot Hoot because I put damage on the Knocked Owl, so that way even if you tried to hide behind a One-Prizer, I still just kill the other One-Prizer. GG. GG. I'm also excited that Perfect Order does also look like a pretty, arguably, like, not exciting set. So that way, hopefully, it doesn't get super bought up by scalpers. I mean, it still will, but hopefully it's one of those sets that, like, they buy up for, like, the first month or two, and then they just stop caring about it. Perfect Order doesn't look great at all. Yeah, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited it looks bad. I want it to be a bad set. I've been saying it. I know it's never anything they will do. I need them to just decide for like a year. Maybe not a year. Maybe 3 sets. I don't know. For 3 sets, just and perfect to do it during the 30th anniversary. Do callback sets in the sense that there are no illustration rares. It's only commons. Only commons. Then we can actually buy Pokemon. I just miss like being able to find cards. Or just give me IRs that are just for Pokemon that no one care about. Like give me a Snom IR. You know, something that no one's gonna care about except for people who actually like Pokemon. And it'll look pretty, but you know, that'll never happen. Yeah, Perfect Order is gonna be interesting. We get Lumineon V back. in the form of Meowth, which does have its specification of you can only use one ability that has Last Ditch per turn. So what are the other Last Ditches that we're going to have? I don't know. Maybe it'll be an interesting set, but I'm hopeful that it's a super uninteresting, because it's only 120 cards, 11 IRs. Great. Perfect. That's what I want. Although, I will say, the Tyrant promo is super cute, and I do want it. Like, it's great, but that's an ETB promo, so that'll be like a $2 card. I don't buy product anymore because it's so expensive. Yep. Remember ETBs being $30, definitely not thinking anymore. Yeah, it's awful trying to buy stuff now. With like the card shop that I go to, like last night, they're selling like ETBs for like $85, $90. I'm like, no. No. Like, the only product I buy now is when I can get pre-orders on Pokemon Center. And even then, like, they haven't upped their prices like scalpers do, but just the cost of stuff has gone up. And so it's real unfortunate that stuff isn't as cheap as it used to be. But at this point, like, that's where I got like my Charizard UPC, was by hitting a Pokemon Center stock. Because otherwise, like, I'm not trying to spend $100 on stuff. Hero's Cape, $4 a pack, $30 ETBs, $80 to $100 booster boxes, please. I mean, I'll take even just Surging Sparks when I could show up to a place and buy a booster box for MSRP. 2 weeks after a set release. Walk in, oh, you still got, yeah, I'll take MSRP, yeah, I'll take it. Okay, we got some Reshiram in Reshiram. I was also considering playing Zoroark. I want to play Zoroark at some point. Zoroark is a deck I have never played, and I do want to play it at some point. Do we have a decent setup here? Could grab the secret box. I don't think we want that. Maybe next turn for the secret box to get the stuff, because we're arbitering. Well, actually, secret box this turn, so that way we have Lilies in hand next turn. Feels pretty good. Actually, I may not get rid of the Team Devo. We might want to use the Team Devo on the Zoruas, because they'll build up damage, so that might be worth doing. Ooh, but we gotta be mindful about that. About using Snow Runts and building up damage, because that just makes them stronger. But 180... I actually don't know how this matchup goes. This matchup feels not great. This feels like not a great matchup. I'm also not a great pilot when it comes to the majority of stuff. I just make it up as I go. What's in? There is a Morgrim in there. We have a Snow Runt here. This Snow Runt can become Frostlass. So I think we grab 2 Imps and do an Imp and the Snow Runt in hand to become Morgrim and Frostlass. Alright, so we attach for turn, attach Team Evo, Snow Runt down. Best case situation, what I'm planning for, is next turn Balloon goes on to Monkey, Spike Month goes down, Morgrim evolves, Spike Month for Grimmsnarl. I think Grimmsnarl will get energy out, then Lily. We'll see what happens. Berg's very... I know it's a deck that I'm not going to be super fantastic at piloting, but that's why I'm like, I kind of want to play around with it. It's also, it gets the Zekrom in Ascended Heroes, so like it's going to be able to do more damage. I was looking at I think it was the 3rd place deck list from Tournament of Doom last night, and it was playing like Mega Lopunny to help get some like different damage stuff out. I'm like, that's pretty interesting. Like, at some point I'd like to play around with it, but it's such a deck that I know I'm so bad with, I don't know that I want to stream it until I've played a few games with it. They play the Mega Lopunny and the Toadscruel, which I think the Toadscruel is probably the best version of it right now, because otherwise just Goldango just farms it. But I did pick up a second Pidgeot last night. says 15 on it, but I was able to talk them down to 12, which is what it's currently worth. Grab the Grimm. Oh, I don't know why I was trying to play the Grimm instead of evolve the Grimm. How much energy I got? 6. Let's grab 4. 2 here, 2 here. Pop the balloon. 8 new cards, please. Those are 8 nice cards. We could punch 130 here, but if they get the Evo, that's 30 and 20. If I put it on both, that's 50. They do 2 times 5, 100 damage. I think we're okay with that. I think I'm okay to punch here. I don't see why I wouldn't be okay to punch here. They're also definitely in a worse spot than I am, so I think I'm okay to punch here. So then next turn I can push 20 there. Damn, welcome on in. Doing well, how are you? Good, thanks so much for the follow there, Nippy Requiem. Requiem. Aw, man. English not well tonight. English is not doing well tonight. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Thanks so much for the follow. Hey, speaking of super organic requests, or not, or pop in. If you haven't subscribed over on the YouTube channel, we are very close to 1,000 subs. Feel free to drop a sub over there. Yeah, so now I got 2 Pidgeots if I decide to go with Zard in real life. Also, I just really like this energy, so I've been wanting this for a while. And then I also picked up this Pidgeot, which is not the best one to play, but it's the matching art, so I wanted eventually, because when these cards rotate, these will be great in a binder. So I also just really like them. They did get their Zoroarks up. I also did buy some Zoroarks, like, a couple weeks ago, because they were like 50 cents, and I'm like, I never pulled Zoroark, I want to buy it so I can have it, in case I decide to build it. I don't know, there's just so many cards that I like, and I don't have enough money to buy every card I want. Picked up the God, what's the set? The terrible set. Prismatic Evolution, just the regular Espeon, because I never had it. I do like all my Espeons. Alright, they made nothing happen, so that's pretty good. Maybe we hit another Lily, hopefully hit another Monkey. We definitely throw out Spikemonth here. Definitely want to hit another Monkey and another Energy. Okay, I'll take neither of the things I requested. I'll take neither. So I don't really want to punch for 180 then. Because punching for 180 feels real bad there. Oh, I actually missequenced there. I put out the Spikemonth. I should have grabbed the Grimmsnarl first. It would have just been one less card, but still. Because I'm not grabbing any energy off of it. Actually, you don't want to check. I'm just going to say yes just to check. 2 energy, 3 monkeys. And we couldn't hit any of them? We couldn't hit any of them? That's fine. We will push 30. If we push 30 here and punch 180 plus 20 in the checkup, that's 240. We definitely don't want that, but next turn we could do that. So let's push 40 there, and then we're just going to pass. Grimmy. I haven't played Grimmsnarl in a very long time. And I've just been itching to play something a little different. So I'm sure it'll go pretty poorly, but, you know. We won against Terrabox, but that's not saying a whole lot. It's Terrabox. Also just need to organize. I have so much bulk around, and I need to organize all my bulk. Just have, like, stacks of cards from when I've opened packs for, like, for the daily pack open. Which, I don't know, I'm going to run out of packs for the daily pack open. Since Ascended Heroes is not coming out until February. So we'll see what happens with that. Right now I run out of packs on January 20th. So we'll see if I can't hopefully find some packs before then. I really need to get that other monkey next turn. Tell me you're just passing. They did super rod the restroom back in, but they didn't get it. Tell me this is just a pass. It's gonna be really funny when it's in the deer. I'm very excited for it. So I need to I want to play around with it at some point. Okay, so we will punch this turn, and it'll die during checkup. Okay, we hit the energy, so we can just nest ball. Cool. I did not grab a tool. Don't know why I didn't. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about me not grabbing a tool. Alright, so that's 80. We punch for 180, and that's 260. So then they die during checkup. 30 here is 80. I think I like pushing damage onto to the monkey here, so that way the monkey's who they have to push damage off of and not the Fez. And then next turn we can try and target down this. Oh, and actually we can punch the monkey and kill the monkey. Never mind. I forget we have Shadow Bullet. We can punch the monkey. Is there anything to thin out with Spike Month? I'm sure I have another. I think I have another Anthony in there. I just put in my hand. Yeah. Then we got under 2 prize cards left, and we should easily be able to reach that. I mean, honestly, they just had a real rough time. They did not reach anything after we took out the first Reshiram. And I mean, they've had a lot of cards in their hands, so that's just unfortunate for them, but fortunate for me. Fortunate for me. Okay, they do get a Reshiram. 70, 140. 140 doesn't kill. So we should be okay here. I mean, even if it does kill, we have another Grimm that has damage on it that we can push. So, I mean, we should just have game next turn unless they hit a stall tactic of some kind. But we should be fine. This should just be game. The Iona's fine. I have game on board. Especially if they leave Zoroark inactive. Shall I make him cry? How many more Pokemon do you have, Welsh, to get over? I don't even know what they're going to be looking for right now. Right now they're at maybe another monkey. But they want to clear damage off here. They would clear damage off here. Hero's Cape! That's what they're looking for. I did forget from the mulligan that they do play Hero's Cape. I did forget they do play Hero's Cape. That's pretty good. That does help their math out. I did forget about that. Is there a way I can get game? I mean, if we top deck boss, obviously. But we could also just push 60 to Fez and just chase the Fez since they did just throw away Turo. Or we push 60 here. 90. Punch for 180. 180 plus 90 is 260. 280 during checkup. I think we leave the damage here. No, we have to move 30 damage here because a monkey gets them free here. So we have to move 30. Do we even push it here? We just push Fez, because if they get a monkey going, 60, 11, 180, that one there. I'm just afraid they'll push it and make something happen. I don't know that they will. I'm able to punch the Resh? No, I'm not. I don't. If I gust, I could just gust and win, but I have no gust here. We definitely need to move it off this one. But I could punch just 30 here, but if we push 60 here, I don't hate that, actually. We'll chase the two of those, and I think we'll be okay. We'll be okay here. They're at 300. But my thing is, if they get down a monkey... Well, that's why I pulled 30 off here, because if they get down a monkey, they push 30 to 290, and we're fine. They'd also need Energy Switch and Ins PP. If they have 11 cards, they get to see a lot of their deck this turn. I think we're still okay here. Getting rid of the monkey last turn helped us a lot. Now, 2 monkeys and an Energy Switch is what I was talking about. Does make it a little bit more awkward. Does make it a little bit more awkward. Does make it a tiny bit more awkward. But there could be a world here, because we keep both of our monkeys and both of our Frostlass. There could be a world where we might be able to push enough damage to just take a knockout. I think actually we still have game, because if they push 30 from here, Zoroark dies from the monkeys. If they push 30 from here, we push 60 here and it dies. I think we still have game on board. I think we're okay. Even with them taking out a Grimmsnarl. Taking out both of our Grimmsnarls. I think we're still okay. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. But we'll see. They shouldn't have thrown away their Turo earlier. Discarding this Turo was not great for them. Would have loved to have kept that monkey and energy with an open spot. Arvin does nothing for me. Or Candy does nothing for me. Oh, wait, they just Iono'd. They just Iono'd, so we're good. Because there's no Turo coming. So we're good. Unless they also play like a picnic basket, I guess. But even then, I don't know that that does enough. Yeah, we're good. That's game. 580 damage. GG. Yep. Let's go! Let's go! That's fun. It's fun just getting to move damage around. I like Monkey Dory is probably the most impactful card like right now. Just any deck that runs Monkey Dory is just so nice when you can just throw some damage around. And man, it just fixes so much. It's so great. It's so great. I also just realized I had a text that told me I had a prescription to pick up. Definitely forgot to go get that today. Gotta definitely go do that tomorrow. Alright, let's run it back. Let's run it back. Two decent games so far. Two decent games so far. Can we keep it going? Ah, man, I forgot to look into... Got anything telling me we can do... with YouTube, we can do vertical streams as well. I meant to look into that if that's something even worth setting up. But I don't know how many people watch like streams on their phones and stuff. I don't know, maybe a decent amount of people do. I don't, because I don't have good eyesight. I can't stare at a phone as much as I used to. But I'm also just organizing bulk right now that I meant to organize the other day and just didn't. I'm sure someone out there does, though. I don't know what I'm doing with these cards right now. I like placing cards in random places. If I'm going second, this isn't terrible. I'm going second. This isn't terrible. Nice. Garchomp. Garchomp is another deck I feel like I want to try and play at some point, because I've also never played Garchomp. But I feel like it's probably bad. The only time I've checked out a stream on my phone is if I can get my computer and head on my headphones. That's fair. Like, I'll watch TikTok, but even then I don't tend to watch a ton of TikTok, but just streams, there's so much going on. I feel like it's difficult to put that into like a 9x16. Also got the spike month. I think we hit the Arvin and we just start setting up. I don't know if any of their guys, well, the Rose Raid will have an ability. Yeah, the Champion's Call is rough. Do we want Secret Box right now? Do we have stuff to discard? I don't think we need Yveltal. Devo could be helpful later. Yveltal, Counter Catcher, and an Energy. Could go that route. Or a TM Evo. Yeah, we'll get rid of a TM Evo and we'll grab another TM Evo off of the Secret Box. So you don't know how much I care about having this Yveltal. We haven't used it at all so far. I'm sure it's important in some places, but I just have not seen its use yet. What supporter do I want for next turn? I already have Lily in hand. Maybe we grab Arvin just in case we want to like grab like a candy. Also, I haven't even looked at what my Team Evo targets are. Okay, so we do have more Grimms and we have Frostlass. Try and grab one of each. I am going to give them an Artisan, but that's okay. They already have a Gibble. They can do Champion's Call stuff. Also the Badoos, because I more so want a TM Evo. So I don't know how much I care about the Badoos. Make sure I attach Team Evo and not Team Devo. Target those two friends. Get a Frostlass going, some damage on our monkey. And, you know, see what happens. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I have like all of my bulk right now is like prize packs and just other random packs I've opened. I've been opening a decent amount of Journey Together recently. Because it's been like the added in pack and like everything I've bought as of late. It's like, oh, here's 2 packs of Journey Together. Like, okay, I'll open those. I actually want to organize my bulk tonight into its proper spots. Judge! Judge is pretty good. I really enjoyed the cards in my hand. I get the Arvin back, but I did really enjoy the other stuff I had. I was really, really excited about that, Spike Month. How much do they hit? They hit for 40, we resist 30. Would love to get an attack going. We also have Ultra Ball, so we can still grab Grimmsnarl. Okay, we should be okay here. We can take out this Gabite here. So we can do an Arvin for stuff. I think we get rid of the boss and the Badoo. Get rid of the boss and Badoo with the Ultra Ball. Nest Ball and get a monkey down. I feel like that's not bad. Was our only Gust, but that's fine. But I mean, I don't know, they might play Brick Candies and stuff, but we'll get rid of the one that has the hour whatever on it, which I think is good. Nest Ball and Air Balloon. Next turn, the goal is to get a Frostlass. But I don't get anything. Alright, let's push. Probably punch 30 into the Rose Raid here. Or into actually probably punch into a Gibble. Let's put 10 onto a Gibble and then we'll punch the other Gibble. Just to give us like some damage spread here, because nothing has an ability that's stacking right now. Give us some potential. Saw the Stormlight TTG RB out in the wild today. It was like 60 bucks. That's a lot. What? That's a lot. Petrol. I did get a Team Rocket's Petrol with PlayStation on it last night. That was fun. Oh, they did rare candy it. Okay. I was like, I don't know how much what their rare candy count is that they play. We no longer have resistance to it. They might do some decent damage here. They also get to, what, drop to 7? Or drop to 6. It's pretty good. And they don't have an ability here, but we can at least push 60 here, which is nice. A Grimmsnarl is not what we needed. Punching 180... But we can stat... So I think we take out the other Gibble for sure. So that way they can't get a Champion's Call going. I think no Champion's Call is great. They could kill this Grimmsnarl next turn, which is not great. We would need rare candy. But I don't know. It's gonna be a little rough for us. We'll see what we can make happen. See what we can make happen. They do get another Gibble out. They do get a Roserade. Just tell me you don't have a second energy. Tell me you somehow don't have an energy. That would make me super ecstatic if you just don't have an energy. Where do they grow off the Ultra Ball? I missed it. Oh, Spirit. They're going to attack with Spirit Tomb. I 1000% forgot Spirit Tomb existed. What just fell? What? A stack of dividers just fell off my desk. Unfair Stamp. I'm actually okay with an Unfair Stamp because the hand was pretty dead. Hey, and you gave me something good. I would have loved this to be an Arven so we could rare candy it, but I'll take a Lily to at least get a fresh 6 hand. This is it's gonna be tough. Why couldn't you have an ability Spirit Tomb? Why couldn't you have an ability Spirit Tomb? Because we also need to boss. We can't boss. So Lily's Determination it is. Okay. Okay. Okay, actually we could hit Devo here. I think Devo's actually the play. Devo's 1000% the play. Yeah, Devo's 1000% the play. But we will still rare candy this guy. Also, just double checking Devo only targets my opponent's side. I was like, what if it Devos all of us for some reason? I don't know why it would, but I was like, what if it does? Do I just want to push the damage there? Because what is this? That does 10 damage for each damage counter on all of your benched Cynthia's Pokemon. I think we just get rid of... Or we could actually move 60 here. Yeah, let's move 60 there. Clear damage. And then hit the Devo. Which would only be one prize card. But that's okay. What could I grab here? I could grab another Imp. I like that. I like getting another Imp down. Or I could grab... Have I attached energy for turn? I have not. But no, I think another Imp is safe. Because they could rare candy. I don't know. They could do some weird stuff, I guess. Devolution. Bye-bye. Alright. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Gabite. Roserade. Champion's Call. Gong's also just such a good card. I love fighting Gong. Okay. I do lose a monkey here, but I push this, I punch this. I push 30 here, 30, 50, punch 30, 60. If I can get another energy out, we actually have game this turn. This punch 30 is 50. Okay, we get another energy, cool. Yeah, cool. If that's energy, we push the 60 damage there, we punch 30, they die during checkup. Nice! Nice, nice, nice. I mean, we're having a blast with Grimm Snarlier. So, probably won't be playing any Zard tonight. Because I was like, we'll play Zard if I feel like I'm doing really bad at Grimm, but I've been having fun with Grimm. Looks like after Elantrian, I got 2 more standalones to read, and then I'll finally dive into the long, long Stormlight. Oh, Stormlight Archive is so good. There is some decent, negative reviews for the 5th book, and Sanderson himself has said that he does realize it's just like some small things in the 5th book where like he starts using more modern language in certain times, which wouldn't make sense. Like when talking about a relationship, he like the characters describe it as dating instead of courting. So it's like some small stuff like that. I still really enjoyed all 5 books. Very emotional stuff, very heavy stuff, and it does give a good outlook and a good just like dealing with depression. But I really love Stormlight. Really love Stormlight. I've started the 2nd Dungeon Crawler Carl book. That's what I just started. And I'm also listening to the audiobook of it's a duology. It's Dark Lord Davi. The first one is How to Become the Dark Lord and Die Trying, and the second one is Everyone Wants to Rule the World Except Me. And I just started the 2nd one on audiobook. What I'm listening to like when I go for like walks and stuff. Because I cannot just raw dog a walk. I need to listen to something. I need something to entertain me. And I'm not super good at just listening to music. I need something that like is actually entertaining. I've almost organized all my bulk. Oh no! We do have Diono here, which is interesting. Potentially. I mean, maybe we'll get a really good top deck. Especially with connecting to the guy in Sunlight Man who might be those since he mentioned Kaladin. Yes, I will say nothing about it, but yes. Sunlit Men technically does take place after Starlight, but he did release it before the 5th book, but it does take place after the 5th book. But like it doesn't really spoil anything, so it doesn't super matter when you read it. Like with the majority of things in Sanderson's stuff. I still need to read, and I've been sitting on it for a while. But I just haven't gotten around to it. I actually could not tell you the name of it off the top of my head. Isles of the Emberdark, that's what it is. I looked over and saw the spine. We'll put that out for sure. As much as I do want to attach an energy to potentially retreat. I would rather hopefully get like a balloon and be able to do something different. Okay, we do not. Ooh, this is bad. Oh, that's so bad. That's bad. Everything about this is bad. Alright, let's filch and draw a card. Yikes. Yeah, nothing in that cut, which is good, because like you all honestly go through majority of the book and not even 100% like realizing it. I think our nice little winning streak is coming to a close here, just off of the setup. Because they do kill an Impotent here, but we can Arven But I mean, then they just so quickly just get the damage. Oh, this is just rough. Wait, you should have taken a second longer. I'm almost done organizing. Okay, I now have... Alright. Put everything out. Nice little neat little stacks. Do I Arven for the rare candy? Actually, let's Arven for... box, maybe? And then we box for rare candy? But then we can also box and grab... No, we can't grab both of those. That makes no sense. Box actually gets me nothing here. It doesn't get me anyone else down. So maybe we take this slow, because right now they have that. We don't want to just punch with a Grimmsnarl. I think we just get set up here. Or try to, at least. Man, this is just so bad. It's just so bad. How many more Grimms are in there, too? Just so bad. We grab 2 of those. We can Night Stretcher for an Imp. More Grimm, so that way they at least survive a Cosmic Beam. They at least need a little bit more. They at least need a little bit more to make it happen. Would have loved a Monkey Down to be building damage on, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine, chat. It's not fine. It's actually pretty bad. We at least get to start some damage on their side of the field, but... not gonna be great. Not gonna be great. I just didn't want to give them a 2-prizer, and also they could just end the game if we weren't careful. Partisan. Okay. Killing the Frostlats is, I think, super fine. I think that's actually what we want to happen the most. Because then we at least keep Morgrim alive. We can hit the other Frostlats here, but I mean, they don't care. They can easily kill this. But we'll Iona them to 4. Grab a Monkey. We have no damage to push right now, but still. Oh, I just need 3. Alright, we at least have 2 Grimms out. We will hit the Iono here. It won't slow them down at all because it is, of course, Gholdengo, which always returns from the Iono. Alright, Nest Ball for another Monkey. And then we'll just punch. Probably put the damage on the other gimme. There might be something we can do here with, like, damage here. I don't know. I'm hoping. I'm hoping against hope that we can save this somehow. Maybe they only draw into the porters, and they can't actually do anything. Whichever I read after Elantris will be determined by which I get from the library first. Makes sense. I'll have Emberdock is one of the other 2 standalones of 3, is the other being Yumi the Nightmare Painter. Yumi the Nightmare Painter was so good. I really enjoyed Yumi the Nightmare Painter. Nest Ball for another gimme. Yeah. Gimme, 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 gimme. What? You don't want to use the Lopunny in this matchup? Why ever not? It does so little for you. Make it rain! They only have to make it rain for 300 because we take 10 damage in the and checkup. Dude, this card is so bent. Wow. This card was said as lightly played. I don't know who was lightly playing it like this, but that's wild. Okay. I'll put down the Snow Runt. Patch that there. You take 10 during checkup. So you're at 220. If we push 40, you die during checkup. But we can also punch for 30. So hold up a second. There might be a way I can wipe both of these off the board right now. I do have another counter catcher in deck. Counter catcher, you 180, that's 220. Push 30. Okay, I think we fight both of these off board here. I think we wipe both of these off board here. No, we don't, because I am doing my math wrong. Because I'm thinking I have 30 damage to move, and I do not have 30 damage to move. So we could just Devo them then. Oh my gosh, I gotta do math really quickly. 180 plus 40 plus 10 is 230. And I don't have 30 to push, so I can only kill one that way. I think I do have to go for a... I punch 30 here. 40... if I punch 30 here, they're at 240, so if I push 20, they die when I punch. 180 plus 40 is 220. If I push 20 there, they don't die. Damn it, they don't die. I think that's the only thing I can do here. I don't think Devo actually saves me all that much. Punch 30 and you die. Oh no, wait, I only need to push 10. But it's fine, I mean, I could do the other anyways. Man, if we just had one more damage on our board. If we just had one more damage on our board. One more damage, or just one more Frostlass setup. That would have been so cool. Probably should have went for the Devo there, but it's too late now. It's too late now. We've overthought it. Now it's taking way too long. Best ball for Fez or for Genocide? Oh, okay, yeah, they get it then. I can't imagine they do not get it. They've only used one Superior. They've used no Arven. If they already have a Superior at hand, like, they're so close to having it. Thin it all out. Thin it all out. I have a nice little stack of, like, cards that are going into my keep finder. I can't show you the top one because it's for a video. Here, it's for a video that's coming out soon, but we got that. Why are you bumping stadiums? Do you not have game? Why are you bumping stadiums? What? Please don't have game. That'd be so cool if you didn't have game. I don't know how you don't have game. Prime Catcher? Bud doesn't have game? okay. I mean, we're still not in a great spot. But, okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. If I can get another Frostlass on board. I think I can actually, because I should have. Let me Artisan, see if I have Ultra Ball. And I do have Ultra Ball and Air Balloon. Can I win? Can I win? Alright, Frostlass, so now they're getting 2 during checkup. But I don't think I'm able to kill this. If I punch 180 here, that's 190. I don't think I'm able to kill both of them is the thing. I don't think I'm able to kill both of them, which is the problem. But I could go for a Devo and just Devo this and make them lose the energy. $180 plus 30, they're at 210 right now after checkup. So I have to push 40. I have to push 40 for them to die. And then this one survives, so I have to hope that they somehow whiff it again. I don't know that they will. Actually, does this do anything for me? 30 onto them? Listen, at 80. They don't die, but they die on pushback, but I don't think that helps me. I think they still potentially have game next turn, but maybe they don't. Maybe they somehow don't. But this removes Fez draw from them as well. But again, 12-card deck, they get to draw 2. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But they, again, I mean, they should have had it last turn, and they didn't have it. I'm surprised. They probably had half of it. So they probably get the other half this turn. But they only get to draw 2. They don't get a Fez draw. They do get a Lunatone draw. Okay, they Arven for the other round. Because, again, they only need 6 energy. This gets them... Although they also need an attachment energy. Do they have another one in hand? If they have another one in hand, it's game. But honestly, we did pretty good for a very slow start. Yeah, they do have another one. So that's game. We were just too slow going. If we could have kept both Frostlasses up the entire time or just had a monkey down 1 turn sooner, we could have wiped out both Goldengos at the same time. There is still an argument to be made. It probably would have been better to go for a Devo strat than what we ended up doing, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It is still a decent game for us starting pretty far behind. So can't be too upset about that. Can't be too upset about that. Because I also believe Dango is favored in that matchup anyways. Let's jump into another one. Let's see what we can make happen. Also, of all the bulkheads sitting over here, I only have 1 actual card that's going. It's like my trade binder. And it's just like a regular EX that is fine, but it's had like a lot of bulk sitting over here. Heads! I would love to go second. I would love to go second. That's so true. So true, King. You've still yet to run into a wild Grimmsnarl? That's wild. I used to see them a decent amount in my local area, but I don't think I've seen one for a bit. I don't think I've seen one for a bit in my local area. Right now, just everyone's on Zard. And of course, Gholdengo. Which is why I like the challenge I went to last night. I played Zard. Wow, 3 mulligans? Give them all the sauce. Is this the same person? Or just another Dango? Yeah, I don't know the last time I actually saw Grimmsnarl. Actually, I do. I was at a challenge. This was probably back in October. No, it's definitely before October. And I was playing Gholdengo, and the person tried to call me out for cheating. And I was like, no, bud. They're like, no, that Gimmighoul can't evolve. You played it down this turn. And I'm like, look at my discard. I'm like, I have nothing. I've played no Pokemon Search. What do you mean I put it down this turn? What do you mean? How was the challenge? I did not top 8. My matchups were Gholdengo, Donzard, Gholdengo, Donzard, Gholdengo, which Zard is built to beat both of those decks. But instead of me beating both of those decks, I beat both of the Donzards, and I beat a Gimmighoul, or a Gholdengo. In my other Gholdengo matchups, I had Chi-Yu prized in one, which is how I kill Gholdengo, and in the other one I had Charmander's prize, so I had no way to set up my guy. I feel like I don't want a secret box here because I don't want to get rid of any of these, but I guess we will Badoo. I guess Badoo's pretty good for Gholdengo, so we will just Candy's pretty good here. Gets me going next turn. Get a Snow Runt down to hopefully get a Frostlass up next turn. I don't think we need to attach. I mean, they just get the energy out themselves, so I have to keep the energy in hand, since I know I'm not getting hand disrupted by Gholdengo. Or whenever we can get some monkeys out. Okay, they're just gonna kill the Snow Run. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, I still ended up going 3-2, but they were like a lot of 3-2s, so I think I got like 12th place. But I also got down paired for my last round, which I was like, well, as soon as I get down paired to a senior, I know it's probably not going to go really well for me. Honestly, could be argued to go Yveltal. We definitely want to attack this turn because it doesn't buy me anything. But I do just want to get this set up to just thin some energy out of my deck to hopefully give myself some draw. There could be argued for us to go Yveltal. I don't remember if they were... I think they are a Prime Catcher build, though. So I think the item lock is still just better. Yeah, I still had a good time last night. Just unfortunately... did not make anything good happen of it. Alright, cool. So now we got to attack. I think they just win. I do think they just win at this point. They just have good stuff set up. They've taken 2 prizes. Take a Snow Runt. Stupid to TM Evo here. Probably be pretty stupid to TM Evo here, right? Instead of just punching. They probably just take this guy out, go down to 2 prizes. We probably just lose. Punching doesn't really buy me anything other than 1 prize, and I mean, what does that give me? Nothing. This at least gives me some damage on board to use. 60 damage that I can push next turn. No. Yes. No. No, because... Yeah, because I have 30 on each. Yeah. 60 damage that I can push next turn. And we have another attacker. So I don't know. There might be a world where we can get something going. But it's going to be very difficult to get that, to visit that world. I'm excited to try and visit that world, but it's going to be unlikely we do visit that world. Playing the SIR Genesect. Cool little alien level type art. I don't know, maybe they somehow whiff it. I don't know how they would whiff it, but maybe they somehow whiff it. It'd be kind of funny if they did. It'd be kind of funny if they did. I don't know how they would, but still, it would be a good time if they did. They do not! Alright, is there... They also did not evolve these two, so that way there's no damage being built on them. Pretty smart. Pretty smart. Pretty smart. Okay, I can move 90 damage. Does 90 damage do anything for me? Does 90 damage do anything for me? Probably not, but you know, we can hope. Okay, we can counter catcher and just like stall them. Just hope they don't have balloon for whatever reason. I don't know why they wouldn't have balloon, but 13 cards in their hands. I think move 60 here to at least get rid of this draw power. Dies during checkup. I punch 180 here. They do die during checkup, and I don't want that. I don't want them to die during checkup. 40, then there's 60. Push 3 there. Okay. I want this to potentially stay stuck. I mean, if it doesn't stay stuck, they just win. But, you know, I'd like for it to stay stuck. I should have went for a Yveltal and forced them to also have that, because that gets rid of that balloon. I'm hoping maybe their second balloon is prized. Could be, you know, or their prime catcher is prized. Maybe this is prime catcher balloon. They're probably artisaning to check to see it if it is in deck or if it is in their prizes. I'm hoping it's in their prizes. Hoping it's in their prizes. Please be in their prizes. They're setting up, so something. Oh, nope, they got prime catcher. Cool. Alright, well, wait, why didn't you just take game? They don't have the energy for game? Oh, no, they're just being a dick. They're just showing me they have it everywhere. They're just being a dick. They're just being a dick. They had it all. Good for them. Good for them. Had a little bit of a better setup this go around. Still not a great setup, but, you know, it was something. Again, I do think there are some better... It's just obviously not knowing the matchup. And being favored. I think there are definitely some better things we could have done. Could have went for, like, some Yveltal stalls, some clutches. But we didn't do that at all. Where do I need to put this? There. That goes there. I'm going to give it a second because I don't want to match into them again. I'm going to hope they jump into another game. I think I do want to... I don't know that I care about the Yveltal, though. And we only play one boss. And I don't think Machinations is worth anything. Let's drop Machinations and grab boss. So I don't know that we need 3 Spike Month. Swap that to a second Artisan. Second Artisan could be good at certain points. Let's drop the Veltal. Maybe give ourselves a Turo. Where's Turo? There you are. How dare you all. Again, I still don't know how much I care about the Badoo either. We'll drop to just one Badoo. Because again, I don't think I care about Badoo that much. And grab a second Nest Ball. I don't know. Okay, not the same person. Let's go! Playing against new people! You love to see it! Alright, what you got for me, friend? I'm going first. Awful opening hands. Truly abysmal opening hand. Into Zard. We'll just attach for turn and pass. Penny for game, penny for game, penny for game, penny for game, penny for game. Okay, maybe it's not Zard then. Because Zard doesn't play Chi-Yu. Or, doesn't play Penny. Does play Chi-Yu. I don't know what else is playing Chi-Yu right now that's also playing a Penny. Might just be a tech in, like, Kangaskhan for Goldango. Okay, no, we're grabbing out a Fan Rotom. Bolt? Raging Bolt? Well, no, they would have wanted to go first then, especially... Okay, no, it is Boofs. Okay, so it is Kangaskhan then. No, okay, no, this is just Bouffalant. This is just the Bouffalant build, I assume, because they put down all 3. I don't know, this is so interesting. This is so interesting. Yeah, let's Lilies. Really hoping for a stronger hand. Really hoping for a stronger hand. Itchy Pollen for -50. Okay. Give me something good, please, because that Arven was looking mighty nice. Well, I don't like Frost. Well, Frostlass in hand is okay. We can at least evolve the one that's there. They're also all abilities, so this is... We're just going to be stacking up some damage there. We'll just item lock him again. We'll grab that. I have another Frostlass we can put down. We'll grab another friend. Yeah. Yeah. Oh wait, I can't team Evo without energy, and I would need to do item lock, so that's fine. Do I want another imp? No, I don't think I want another imp. No. I think that's fine, because I want to put another monkey down. Yeah. That's fine, because then we evolve Frostlass next turn, Iono. Honestly, I hope they get a stadium and an energy and they kill my Badoo. That would make me really happy if they got energy and Badoo. Or energy and stadium and killed Badoo. Okay, they got a Lily. They do get the Kanga, so they are going to be able to retreat into the Kanga. They're going to be able to run an errand. They're just running a quick little errand. Don't worry, they'll be right back. They're just running a quick little errand. I do think I just win this. I don't, you know, this is a rough matchup for them. All their stuff's got abilities on it. Put that there. We'll put that there. And then we'll Lily for 8. What is this? 5 energy? What is this? What is that? What is that about? That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Okay. Oh. That's wild. Could have at least given me a monkey. They're just running a quick errand. They'll be right back. Boss. Okay. That's fine. I can attach retreat. So stupid. Nope. I just want to grab monkey. Because I'm just gonna keep item lock going here while we build up damage. Punching right now doesn't really do a whole lot for me while they have all these boofs. But item lock does. Alright, so both these die. This one dies on pass back. This one dies. We take 3 prizes. Now, I did give them Artisan, though, which does allow them to get another booth, potentially, but hopefully they don't have it. Hopefully they only play 3. Should be okay here. The item lock is just too strong right there. They also have no energy on their Kangaskhan at this point. I'm surprised they're still playing, to be fair. Or to be frank. To be frank? To be honest? I don't know. Going with the handheld fan. Eerie! Take my Night Stretcher! Other booth dies. Spike Month, cool. That's game. Boom, 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 boom. Pretty sure we get there even without doing this. But actually, I don't care to... Oh, no, we get there right now. Right? I'm not trying to BM. I just don't know if I'm doing my math correctly. So I just want to make sure my math is correct. But yeah, it was. I realized on the, when I was moving the second one, I was like, no, that's 300. That's math. That was a bad time for them. They just did not get anything set up. That's what I feel with the Kanga decks. I feel like the Kanga decks, honestly, if you don't get set up at a second turn, just concede, because it sucks, especially under item lock when you can't do anything. I say that as someone who plays the Kanga decks from time to time. And it just feels so bad when you're not set up by the second or third turn and you have no setup in sight. I don't know, maybe they played Crispin and they could get some energy going, but otherwise, like, no energy on board. I've taken 3 prizes and gotten rid of all of your boofs. What is left for you? What is left for you? This will probably be the last game of the night. And then I have not looked at my stream schedule for next week yet, so I do not know when next I am streaming. Probably no stream tomorrow because I need to work on some YouTube videos. But obviously we'll be back with streams next week. 3 streams as per usual. There's no events I'm going to next week, sadly, because there are none happening in my area, sadly. So probably next stream will be Monday night. Yeah, Monday night will be the next stream. I have decided as of right now. But I'll get that stream schedule in at some point. All right, for the final game, we get to go second. Give me a good setup. Even if we lose, I would just like a good setup. Thank you. Thank you for the good setup. So we have Poffin, we have Energy, we have Arvin to get Team Evo. Now it depends on what our opponent is playing. Okay, Latias gives us no information. Pikachu. Joltik Box? It is Joltik Box. I really like Joltik Box. We played that the other day. No, it's Joltik Box play Squawk? It shouldn't. So not Joltik Box, but it did get rid of Grass Energy and a Psychic Energy. What did you discard other than Boss? Fighting Energy. For Cornerstone, I guess? Interesting. How do we deal with Cornerstone? Actually, I haven't put much thought into that. I don't know how we deal with Cornerstone. Pry, I guess. Well, I mean, I guess we just keep pushing damage to it. Never mind. Cornerstone has an ability. We just keep pushing monkey damage to it. Oh, it's Terravox. No, what? Is Kangaskhan? I don't know what this is. What? You've showed me so many different Pokemon that I truly don't know what we're doing right now. Did you just pick all your favorite EXs? What? Chin Pao to get rid of stadiums? I guess that's to try and get rid of, Watchtower or collapse their own yeah, I'm so confused on what this is. So confused on what this is. Why did you put Area Zero out? You only have 4 Pokemon on your bench. You're just letting me get rid of your Area Zero for no reason. What are you doing? I'm confused. I'm dazed and I'm confused. I have Lily in hand, so I don't think I need Box. We Buddy Poffin. We grab 2 Imps, 2 Snowrunts. We Team Evo, a Morgrim, and a Frostlass. Secret Box is in there, but again, okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. I won't bump their stadium this turn, I guess, but I mean, I could have if I really wanted to. But I just don't care to, and we have enough Frostlass in hand to get the next one. We will get at least 10 damage going. Honestly, if I had 2 Frostlass in deck right now, it could be worth just TM Evoing both of those with as many abilities they got out here. But I do just want to get an Imp going. I hate Team Evo in this game so much because I so many times feel like I am not clicking it properly. I wish it was a little bit more loud and in my face telling me I clicked it other than the highlights slightly changing. I wish, like, I don't know, maybe it, like, came off the board a little bit more, but I constantly feel like I didn't click it, and it's not going to Team Evo properly. Alright, they have no attack going right now, either. Pikachu is also no longer protected. They do have Sparkling Crystal, so they could Energy Switch and attach for turn. Oh, just double Energy Switch. Okay, cool. That's rad, I guess. Who are you going to kill? You going to kill my Morgrim or my Frostlass? We do lose our monkey, though, so that does suck. Might be worth... Oh, that was stupid. Should have got rid of my Morgrim. Might be worth Arvening for Secret Box to give myself confirmed, because we get rid of Lily, we get rid of our boss, and just to give myself guaranteed setup. I think that might be what we do. I think guaranteed setup is best, because Lily might not give me setup. Team Devo is not useful in this matchup. We have 2 bosses. We'll put Lily back in hand, I guess. Stadium, which gets me the attack. Balloon for moving around. Lily for next turn. Artisan to get a monkey? Or, I mean, Nestball to get a monkey? Monkey? The monkey's prized. No, monkey dead. Monkey dead. Imagine we just did all that and our Grimmsnarls were prized. Our Grimmsnarls were prized. Imagine. Imagine those dragons. I don't know where we'll put the... We'll probably put the 30 onto Kangas. 30. I slowly build up some damage on Kangas. Wish we had a second monkey, because with Wellspring not having an ability... you know what, we probably should put... Should have checked to see if Turo was in deck and put Turo in hand, actually, in case they tried to saw block us. Which, I mean, they could grab 2 energy here and energy switch again, but no way they play a 3rd energy switch, right? Well, no, they only need 1 energy switch, actually, yeah, because they don't even need... Because they just attach, because they grab 2 energy. But no way they play a 3rd energy switch, right? They just attach to Pika. Is this just a pass angle? Or a sob angle? Why would you put 30 damage on my Grimmsnarl? Why would you put 30 damage here? You should have just passed. If I get energy, I just push 30 and you're dead. What are you doing? I mean, I'm happy that you're doing it, but what are you doing? I really hope I get the third. Oh, actually, I could just boss. I could just boss punch. Boss Pika. Put 30 here. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just do that. Oh, they're Terra! They're Terra! They're Terra! Me when I forget they're Terra. As I clicked it, I was like, wait, no, they're Terra! It almost never comes up anymore, so I never remember it until it's too late. I never remember it until it's too late. I have seen people at events before, like, do that, and then they're like, oh my gosh, I forgot. Yeah, obviously I'll put the damage there. And the opponent lets them do it. I'm like, no, what? You forgot. That's on you, bud. What was wrong at being... So, Terra Pokemon, as long as this Pokemon is on your bench, covers it. I don't know the exact wording. Do I have a Terra Pokemon, like, right here? I can read you the exact wording. Basically... you cannot target it. It has bench protection. Can I just hover it here? As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks, both yours and your opponent. So Terra Pokemon just has like a bench protection. So I can push Monkey Dory damage to it, but I can't target it with a damage, which is fine. It's still sitting there, where I can push 30 damage to. We should still be okay. Because I have Spike Month in hand. They're going to kill my Grimmsnarl, but then we push more Grimm, and I just need energy. Because we Spike Month for another Grimmsnarl, hit the Grimmsnarl. We just need to hit energy so that way I can push 30 damage off Monkey Dory here, and we're fine. Everything should still be fine. Killing the Pikachu, though, I think still was the correct decision. Because the Pikachu could easily kill Grimmsnarl. This, they have to do a little bit more to get there. But obviously the 30 damage on literally anyone else would have been better. On either the Squawk. Actually, we shouldn't have ever put the 30 onto that. We should have just kept stacking on the Squawk. Oh, you are right. You are right. They would bump the Wellspring, probably. Well, I don't know. If they were smart, yes. But we see what they're playing. Oh, they're just going to bump it themselves. They're just going to bump it themselves. That's pretty cool. We could still be okay because they have a 1-card hand. We are going to get rid of all their energy in play. They've already used up their energy switches. So there is still a world where we are okay. Yeah, this is a very interesting Terra box. Okay, never mind. They don't have 1 card in hand. They got 6 in hand. Are they already, well, they have not Teal Danced here. Okay, Merely Shower, 380. We push more Grimm. We Spike Month. I don't think any of the damage off of Frostlass this turn helps us. No, we still will kill this for sure. But 30 plus 60, I don't think gets us. Oh, wow, nice. That's so kind of you. So kind of you. Not even anything to grab with Spike Month. We'll still put it out there just so that way we can. Well, I mean, grabbing an Artisan could be better. But it's in the play for sure. Because I would love to get an Artisan and get like something else going, so we'll keep the Spike Month in deck. Nice. 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 Okay. Where does my 30 make the most sense? I guess try and stack it on Latias. I mean, if they get the energy here, they just can win next turn, but I'm just hoping they can't do all that. Alright. We'll see what they make happen. We'll see what they make happen. I'm hoping they've just used up too many of their resources. Because they've already used 2 energy switches, so they can only accelerate 1 energy here. No Sparkling Crystal. Maybe they play a Crispin? I don't know. I mean, they might play 4 energy switches. If they just play 1 more energy switch, it's all they need to be able to get 3 energy onto Ogerpon and kill. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it either with just the way this build is. I mean, they play... What was this Turris? We got rid of it. I didn't even see what it was. If your opponent's next Pokemon has a stage 1 Pokemon, the stack does not. Okay, so this is for them to take out Goldango. Because it's 90 plus 90, 180 fire weakness. How do they get 3 energy on it, though? I guess from their energy switches. But I feel like there's better options they could use other than Paldea and Tauros. Ultra Ball for... They should have... If they didn't already have the Ultra Ball in hand, they should have done that first. Which, I mean, maybe they already have the pieces in hand. Oh, they just threw away Arven, so they already have the energy switch in hand. Azul made Terra Box like this recently on stream, so they probably took it and modified it. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, they have Crispin. But Crispin doesn't get them double Grass Attach. It only gets them 1 Grass Attach. Fire. Okay. Fire doesn't give them the requirements for the attack, so they still need a 3rd Grass Energy. Oh, stupid Virizion! Or Iron Leaves! Oh, that's so good. Yeah, and then just 180 for weakness is 360. It's still such a interesting Terra Box list. We honestly should have just went for the early Lily. If I would have thought about Terra Pokemon, and again, I don't play this. This is the first time I played Grimm in like 6 months. But I don't often play decks that have snipe attacks. If I would have thought about, when was it? When did I do it? If I would have thought about the Terra stuff before I did, but I didn't. I probably would not have gone for the boss. And it still could have been a very different situation. Where was it even at? When I went for the boss here, I would have lilied, and if I would have hit energy, I would have just pushed the 30 to take out the Wellspring. And depending on who they pushed, it could have been a very different game. Could have been a very different game. Because we would have been 2 prizes further along. But again, that was just me being dumb and not remembering a... It was just poor sequencing, honestly. Super poor sequencing. But still, I had a lot of fun with Grimmsnarl tonight. I've not played this deck in a while. I had a lot of fun with it. But yeah, that is going to be it for me tonight. I will be back on Monday, probably around like 7 p.m. EST. I don't know what deck I'm going to be playing yet. Maybe some Zoroark. I've never played Zoroark, so maybe we play some Zoroark and see how that goes. Or either it'll be some more Zard, or maybe if I can find a Lucario list I really like. Or we could be back on Dango, it's been a while since I've played Dango. But that's going to be it for me tonight. If you haven't already, let me just sell out here for just a second over on my YouTube channel. Would love if you dropped a sub over there. We are currently so close to 1K subscribers. We are currently at 967 subs. I post daily pack opens, and then I just published a video this morning with my Zard, like guide, and how I played it. We had some really fun games in there, 3 games. If you want to check that out. But otherwise, have a fantastic night. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all of you hanging out in the chat, and also for the follow again that we had earlier today, Nippy. I do appreciate that. All right, have a good night, everyone. See you Monday. Golden, you do this.
Expecto subscribo!
You do this, I feel like, every month, every time it's time for your resub. You show up right at the end of stream and hit your resub. And I know it's just when you're getting home from work, but it is just constantly funny to me that it does happen as often as it does. Thank you so much for the resub. 67 months is insane. Tax season is brutal. I was actually just thinking about you earlier today, because I was thinking about needing to do taxes. And I was like, oh, I'm sure Golden's having a great time right now as tax season begins to ramp up. But all right, I am for real gonna go. Have a good night, everyone. See you all Monday, 7 p.m. EST. Have a good night.